Hey guys, welcome back. If this is your first time to the channel, welcome. If you're a frequent visitor, I'd encourage you both to click on the watermark in the bottom right-hand corner to subscribe to the channel. Today we're going to be answering a question we often hear. What is H1Z1, Battle Royale, King of the Kill, and Just Survive? As we look at some of the early day footage, H1Z1 is a post-apocalyptic survival game. H1Z1 itself is derived from the real-world virus of the H1N1. In this Anywhere USA landscape and world, the H1Z1 virus is turning those infected into zombies. When the game was first released, we had an option of playing H1Z1 either in a player versus environment, which meant we were just dealing with the challenges of the environment, like NPCs. However, we also had the option of playing in player versus player environment, where we were also fighting over bases and resources with other players. At that point in the early stages, the game was simply H1Z1. The existing environment is now called Just Survive. Then we had another aspect of the game known as Battle Royale, or a last man standing battle arena game. It started off as H1Z1 Battle Royale, then it became King of the Kill, and now is simply called H1Z1. Upon early access launch, the game was met with a rather controversial game mechanic known as an airdrop. An airdrop was one of the microtransaction aspects of the game that allowed players with real-world money to purchase in-game currency to then purchase an airdrop. An airdrop was seen as a pay-to-win element that could give players an unfair advantage, as the drops had ammunition, weapons, and other essentials. In short, this was blown out of proportion by game detractors because the drops could be contested by players and posed a risk that the person calling in the airdrop could be met by rival players who could then commandeer the drop for themselves. Today, the airdrop isn't as critical of a discussion as, say, loot crates, but we can cover that in a different video. In June of 2017, the team introduced us to Badwater Canyon, an entirely new environment that introduced us to new assets, new harvesting mechanics, and the purchasing of designated plot base build locations and player-driven in-game currency, which players use to buy plots and later to buy helicopter map location drops. The new environment presented a different set of challenges and mechanics that seemed unwelcoming to the original free build sandbox experience. Now, it's important to keep in mind here that this is an alpha, so the game is moving in a forward direction. In October of 2017, after a player survey was conducted, players had expressed that they wanted to see the return of Z1, or the original map, as Badwater Canyon simply didn't meet up to their expectations. The newer mechanics and harvesting adaptations were introduced into the Z1 map, as players did enjoy the new build materials for Badwater Canyon. However, to this day, there are players who wanted to see an original Z1 map with the original building materials. In the top right-hand corner of the screen, you'll see a link to all 157 videos going all the way back to launch day, where you can see how the game has progressed over all these years. If you have any questions, comments, opinions, or thoughts about the game or its iterations of the game, you're welcome to leave your comments down below. You can purchase the game from the Daybreak website for $19.99. Thank you to the Just Survive community for all your support over these 3 years. Be sure, if you haven't already, that you're following me on social media. This way you can get screenshots and other related aspects of the game that don't necessarily require a dedicated video. Also, be sure you click on this channel icon on the screen to subscribe to the channel, along with the notification bell. This way you'll know when the next upload has been released. You can also check out a featured video from the playlist that I've selected. Once subscribed, you'll get all the latest out of Daybreak and Just Survive.